or fatal injury may occur. Okay, what in the world is this? I have a box. A big box. Does anyone know what's in it? It's a bookshelf! I do have a nightstand that has some shelving where I've been keeping some of my books, but the rest of my books have literally just been strewn about all over my apartment in random piles, and it's time for them to have a home because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh wow, I have exactly 30 books. That's kind of cool. I think this is the first piece of furniture I've ever built by myself. I feel confident that it's gonna be pretty easy, but now that I say that, I feel like it's gonna be hard, just despite me saying that. So maybe I'm not confident. Okay, let's figure out how to open this bad boy. Okay. Oh. That was a weird noise. I wish you could see this. I guess I can move you and show you, but that feels like a lot of work because I just set up the camera. Let me paint the picture. In this box opening, there are 5 pieces of wood, like long planks, and then surrounding that is just styrofoam. And it is packed so tight. So tight. I feel like there's a sexual joke to make there, but I'm not gonna do it. Ooh, it's working. I felt like I just did this in the hardest way possible. Oh my god, why? This is so much easier. You know, let's take a brief intermission, not because I'm procrastinating getting the rest of the stuff out of here, but just to show you a brief little preview, I don't know what I'm doing, of what this bookshelf is going to look like. Wood. Yeah, that's the preview. Ooh, we found the instructions. The instruction books, you open it up and there's a warning and it says, serious or fatal injury may occur from unexpected assembly or use. Serious or fatal injury? Who knew building a bookshelf was so dangerous? Call me Mr. Danger. Step 1, read one of these, another one of these. This is like Pictionary. These instructions are only pictures with like 2 sentences of notes. I'm a book girl, I need words. What do we need? My ears. B into 4, C into B, and H into C. This feels like a weird math equation, like I'm like solving for X. I now have 2 sides. We're on to step 2, baby. Okay, step 2 seems like a lot. We are literally putting all of the wood pieces together with the sides. Like basically step 2 is building the entire bookshelf, and then 3 through 5 is just like securing it with more screws. Honestly, step 5 has no instructions. It's just the finished bookshelf. So maybe there's only 4 steps, and step 5 is just like bookshelf complete. I'm sure this is irrelevant to you guys, but you know, just in case you happen to buy the same bookshelf as me, I'll have it linked down below. It's from Wayfair. I think it was between $100 and $200. So I'll just explain step 2 to you guys, you know, in case you care. Okay, so we are going to take our 2 sides. Okay, we've got our 2 sides. Holes that we have to line up. Why do I not see any of them? Oh. This side. Okay, our holes line up. We need 1 and A and H. I feel like I'm like in preschool and I'm like learning my like letters and numbers. 1 A and H. Let's do it. Oh god. We've got our first shelf in. Now 4 more to go. Look how pretty she is though. Would you look at that? We have got ourselves a bookshelf. It's pretty much done. I do have to put on like a bunch of support beams and stuff, so those are the last 2 or 3 steps. Also, it feels way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I definitely measured it before I bought it, but now seeing it in person, I'm gonna need to start buying a lot more books to fill this guy. Look at me for size comparison. I can sit between the shelves. That's how big they are. You could store people laying in the fetal position on every shelf. Step 1, check. Step 2, check. On to step 3. We gotta take these support beams and give this guy some support. Whoa. Okay, and I believe we have one more step. What are these? Okay, what in the world is this? I'm putting like straps around the top. Is this to drill it into my wall? Do I have to do that? I don't want to do that. Okay, I just consulted boyfriend and he said to skip this step, which means we are officially done. Woo! If it falls over because I didn't screw it into my wall though, I'm going to cry forever. Now, this is the living room, and we need to take this to the bedroom. This is big. I am small. Let's do it.
Everything you said we already knew, more or less.
Look at her, she's standing.
Two of those special atomic bombs hadn't gone off.
This is what I call the shimmy method. One side at a time. This is so exciting. Now I need to figure out how I want to organize my books, which is the easy and fun part, but I did not plan this ahead of time and I don't know what my strategy is. I was looking on Pinterest and there's like so many ways people organize their bookshelves. There's like by color, which looks so cool. Probably not the most practical, but it's just so pretty. And then there's by author, alphabetically by author, which makes sense, alphabetically by title, by genre, or just by like different categories like have read, have not read, series, things like that. Or I also saw someone did theirs by stars, like all their 5 stars on one shelf, 4 stars, 3 stars, etc. And since I literally have 5 shelves, I could do that. I feel like by category is like what makes most sense to me, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna post an Instagram story asking how people organize their bookshelves or how I should organize my bookshelf. How should I organize my bookshelf?
A lot of people suggested by color, people also said by genre or different categories, but I'm honestly really intrigued by the color option, especially since so many people suggested it.
Because I don't have that many books, I think I'm gonna do it by color and see what I think. Also, these are like all the things that I've like bought or just like have that I want to use to decorate with. Okay, let's get started by color. Color is like already kind of harder than I thought because like, what is this? Like gray or white? Do I put it at the beginning or the end? Oh, also the shelves are really deep. I guess I should put the books like at the front of the shelf or in the middle of the shelf. And since there's so many shelves, I guess I'm gonna just do like this many books on each shelf so I can like fill all the shelves hopefully. Okay, I should have got more bookends. Okay, I'm gonna add some decor and then see what I think about the color organization. I also have this little picture that my friend made that I feel like would be cute, like taped up in the back. Okay, I'm so conflicted because I really like this. Like, it took me not very long at all to do this, and I feel like it looks really cute, organized by color, but it isn't like super practical. It could be much easier to find everything all organized. As a first-time bookshelf owner, I feel like this is gonna be something I like reorganize like every month just for fun and like as I like get more books and like grow my collection. So I might leave it like this for now, but I might redo it in like a month or two if I end up acquiring lots more books and doing it in a more practical way. There's also nothing on the bottom shelf right now, which you can't see right now, and it's probably gonna stay that way for this video. but I hope to fill it eventually. Also, okay, serious question. Do I put stuff on the outside? And then last question, what are more things I should put on my bookshelf besides books, like more like knick-knack like things? I guess since I'm done, I'm gonna walk you guys through like every book I own. I feel like that would be fun to do. Ow! Oh my. Okay, so for the white section, we've got Addicted to You by Kristen Becker Ritchie, and this is the first book in the Addicted series, aka my favorite series ever. Childhood friends to lovers, and great friendships in that series. Then we've got We Were Liars. I actually have a whole reading vlog for this book. Very cool plot twist, but didn't love the rest of the book. November 9th by Miss Colleen Hoover, my first ever Colleen Hoover book that I have read and owned. I thought it was okay, to be honest. 14 Ways to Die I have not read yet, but I know it involves a serial killer and a reality series. Then to our pinks, we've got One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I'm going to talk about this in my January reading wrap-up because I just read it. It is a queer romance involving time travel. Then we have Red, White, and Royal Blue, also by Casey McQuiston. Oh my god, I love that like these two happen to be the same color. So they're next to each other and they're only the two Casey McQuiston books that I have. These last three I have not read. Me Before You, bought this in my last video. Out of Darkness, also bought this in my last video. It seems like a very heartbreaking book about love and segregation. Throttled, I'm really excited to start this. This is the first book in the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher. Formula One series and Brothers Teammate, if that is a trope. Then for our yellows, this is from the library and I'm reading this book right now. It's a self-help book that I got in my last video called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. And we've got Miss Nancy Drew, Top Secret. I feel like I haven't really heard much of anyone talk about this book, but I really, really love this book. Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. Have not read this book, got it from Goodwill for 99 cents, and I believe it has really good reviews on Goodreads, which is why I got it. Also because it was 99 cents. The Deal, this is the first book in the Off Campus series. Freaking love this series. I'm currently reading the last book in the series right now, so I'm gonna be done with this series soon and I'm gonna cry when I finish it, I swear. People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I liked this book, not as much as Beach Read, but still a really good one by her. After, have not read. People, controversial opinions on this series, and I did not realize that. Part of me doesn't want to read it because people have like said that it's like super toxic and just like not a good series, but then other people say they love it. It's like their comfort book, so I feel like I have to read it just to decide for myself, but I'm glad I know going in that it is controversial. The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. It is enemies to lovers and not just fake dating, but fake marriage. So taking fake dating to a whole new level. Beach Read, another one by Miss Emily Henry. This is the first book I ever read that got me back into reading in August, and I really want to reread this book so bad. Might do that soon. Lost in the Beehive. I have not read this book yet. It happened one summer. I also haven't read, but I have heard such good things about this book. I will probably be reading this in the next few weeks. To our last and darkest section in color, not necessarily plot, we've got The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, Old Hollywood, romance, famous actress. Six of Crows, have not read this yet. People have been telling me that it's better if you read the Shadow and Bone series first, I believe is the one that people were saying, so I might read that first before I start Six of Crows. Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating. This is Friends to Lovers, I guess. Pretty Little Liars, which I got in my last video. The Atlas 6 I just finished, and it was my first 5-star read of 2022. Gonna talk about it a ton in my January reading wrap up. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. The Fine Print, also excited to start this. This is the first book in the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher. We've got A Billionaire, A Theme Park, Regrets Only. I might get rid of this book. I got it in my first Going to Every Bookstore in Austin video, and it is the second book in a series. And after like looking it up more, it seems okay, and I also just don't want to go through the effort to get the first book in the series, so I haven't decided yet if I'm going to commit to reading this series or not. And that is all the books I own. Random last thing to say, I was just scrolling on Instagram and I saw Karen Ann McManus organized a bookshelf like this, and I know she was doing it to like show off her books, but I also think that would be like a fun way to put like all your 5-star reads where you can like see all the covers like they're on display. So just one other way I might randomly reorganize my bookshelf. All right, I'll see you guys next week with my January reading wrap up. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye.